Good morning. This is your AI News Bulletin for June 13th, 2026. Here are today's top stories, leading off with SpaceX's record-breaking market debut. SpaceX priced its initial public offering at $135 a share to raise $75 billion, then opened at $150 and closed at $160.95. Meta is facing internal backlash inside its applied AI unit, where reports say roughly 6,500 staff were reassigned into data work and morale has sharply deteriorated. Google sued an alleged Chinese cybercrime network it says used AI, fake websites, and mass text campaigns to scam hundreds of thousands of victims and steal financial data. Apple's updated Siri is getting early positive reactions from The Verge, which says the assistant is not especially cutting edge, but appears to work reliably in everyday use. Mistral is reportedly in early talks to raise about €3 billion at a valuation near €20 billion, nearly double its valuation from last September. Jeff Bezos said his startup Prometheus wants to build what he calls an artificial general engineer, after a $12 billion funding round valued the company at $41 billion. Researchers say protests blocked or delayed at least 75 United States data center projects worth about $130 billion in the first quarter alone. Niantic Spatial is under scrutiny after reports that scans gathered from Pokémon Go players help train navigation systems now tied to delivery robots and possible military drone uses. OpenAI launched 3 new Academy courses focused on AI basics, repeatable workflows, and agent-assisted work for organizations trying to train employees on practical use. Avataar AI launched Varya in India, describing it as an indigenous AI video model backed by the India AI mission with claims of faster and cheaper video generation. Now let's go deeper on today's top 3, starting with our top story. SpaceX has completed the largest initial public offering on record. The company priced 555.6 million shares at $135 each, raising $75 billion. On its first day of trading on Nasdaq, the stock opened at $150, rose as much as 30% in midday trading, and closed at $160.95, up 19% from the offer price. TechCrunch also reports heavy trading volume, with Robinhood saying it saw record-breaking traffic after the debut. The scale is the main story here. SpaceX reported a loss of $4.9 billion on more than $18 billion in revenue in 2025 and more than $37 billion in cumulative losses since inception. Even so, investor demand was strong enough to support one of the biggest public market debuts ever seen in tech. Another notable detail is governance. Elon Musk still holds about 85.1% of the company's voting power. Going forward, the key question is whether public investors will keep rewarding long-term growth in launch services and Starlink, despite the company's losses and concentrated control. Next up, Meta is dealing with a serious morale problem inside its new applied AI unit. According to reports cited by TechCrunch, the 3-month-old group includes roughly 6,500 engineers and product managers, many of whom say they were effectively forced into the team with little choice beyond joining or leaving. Their work reportedly centers on generating puzzles and coding problems to train Meta's AI models. The tensions spilled into public view this week when someone hijacked an employee-only live-streamed presentation with an angry outburst aimed at a senior Meta AI executive. The significance here is that Meta is trying to accelerate its AI push by redirecting internal talent rather than relying only on outside contractors. Mark Zuckerberg reportedly defended that approach in a leaked internal meeting, saying Meta employees bring stronger capabilities to this kind of labeling and training work. But the backlash is broad. More than 1,600 employees have signed a petition over click and keystroke monitoring tied to AI training. Zuckerberg has now acknowledged that recent changes caused distress and said the company made mistakes. Going forward, Meta will need to stabilize this workforce if it wants its AI reorganization to produce durable results. And finally, Google has filed a lawsuit against an alleged Chinese cybercrime network called Outsider Enterprise, accusing it of running a large AI-enabled phishing operation. Google says the group used AI tools to create fake websites and scam text messages that impersonated Google and other brands in order to steal passwords, multi-factor codes, credit card numbers, and other financial information. According to Google, the operation involved 9,000 fake websites, 1 million fraudulent web domains, and 2.5 million texts sent to Android users in just a 2-week period. The company says Android users flagged 55,000 spam texts in those 2 weeks alone. The broader angle is that this appears to be industrialized phishing sold as a service. Google's complaint says the Outsider software cost $88 per week or $200 per month and offered more than 290 pre-built templates, plus guidance on using AI-generated code. The FBI told TechCrunch that, since July 2023, the platform enabled theft of at least an estimated 3,870,000 credit cards and about $1.9 billion in losses. Going forward, expect more legal and technical efforts aimed not just at scammers, but at the platforms and infrastructure that let low-skill operators run attacks at scale. Stepping back, today's stories show the AI economy expanding on 3 fronts at once. Capital is pouring into major platforms, companies are reorganizing work around model development, and security and public trust are becoming harder constraints. That's your AI News Bulletin for June 13, 2026. See you tomorrow.